Greetings, our fellow commanders. I'm glad to have your attention today. Last time, we were talking about how to score high on the original partner day using Kraken and the most suitable troops for the formation. However, a lot of players do not have enough of mentioned troops or suitable hero of enough level. So how can you get a higher score in this situation? Next, we'll teach you what you can do. Let's first take a peek at the original formation from the previous video. As you can see, in this formation for the original partner, high damage troops occupy the most places on the battlefield. Goblin tanks prevail, but what if you don't have enough of them? What troops you can use instead? First, peltasts are frequently used in arena and can deal high frequency damage while attacking with small scale piercing. Ballista, a rare troop, can deal piercing damage. A lot of ballistas have an outstanding performance in Infinity War, low cost of obtaining. Priest Mage is a strong mage. Its skill can deal huge AoE. Many of these troops can make a great performance in Infinity War. Magic Apprentices are frequently used in arena, a 9-load troop. Each normal attack can make small-scale AoE. A lot of Magic Apprentices have an outstanding performance in Infinity War, low cost of obtaining. Ice Mage, a rare troop, can make AoE damage and slow down enemies. It performs the best when enemies get together, low cost of obtaining. Harbinger of Fire, a rare troop. Each attack can deal AoE damage, a 9-load troop. Catapult, a common troop, can deal AoE damage and lasting damage by burning the ground. It performs the best when enemies get together, low cost of obtaining. The priority of using them is Priest Maga, Ballista, Magic Apprentices, Harbinger of Fire, Catapult, Peltasts, Ice Mage. Tips: pure damage comparison. The numbers in battle can experience fluctuations. Different troops matching can lead to a better result. Commanders can keep testing. Commanders can adjust their own army according to this idea. Now the 7 troops will be shown in the battle to see the result. Wow, let's look at the damages they made. Their damages are quite distinctive. Apart from Goblin tanks, commanders can replace troops according to their priorities. Let's take a look at the controlling units. There are related vacancies for controlling units at the front line and the back line. In this formation, the best troops are changed to Orc Hunters and Brawlers. The former can gather the opponents in beginning, while the latter can crowd the opponents around holding their shields. Brawlers can be the alternatives if there are no Orc Hunters. Apart from that, weak troops can also be used for the same function. They are Meteor Golem. As a good tank, boasts stunning effect towards his enemies and protects his armies who can deal more damages. Stone Golem, with great defense power, has the ability to absorb a certain amount of damage and reduce his opponent's moving and attacking speed around him. In Infinity War, there are many crowded enemies, so he behaves quite well. Pirate Ship is a troop that features controlling ability, high health points, and damage of AoE. The Throne Ship can cause AoE damages and a controlling effect. After then, the remaining pirates can also deal short-range damages. They are very good because of countless enemies in Infinity War. Yasha, another troop with great controlling damage, will protect his armies by stunning the opponents with every attack. The Pumpkin Guard can mock his opponents and let them crowd around him in order to protect his armies. The priority for using will be as follows: Meteor Golem, Stone Golem, Pumpkin Guard, Pirate Ship, Yasha. Commanders, you can adjust your formation after reading this guide. Now let's talk about placement of healing units. What you need to pay attention to is whether the healing is provided to the melee or the ranged troops. Pilgrims are used to heal the melee troops, while nuns are commonly used to provide healing to other units. They are the best healing troops to choose from when it comes to healing. About the troop usage priority, if there are many melee troops, having more pilgrims is preferred. In other cases, it's better to choose nuns over pilgrims. And here was the logic behind this formation. Let's introduce some more formations and logic behind them. In a case when we don't have a high-level Kraken, we can use Dracula or Ains. Let's take a look at what formations we can build with them. If you decide to use Dracula, we recommend using Dracula that is level 11 or above. Dracula doesn't have Kraken's control ability and is unable to pull multiple troops in one spot. But because Dracula's legendary ability that unlocks at level 11 greatly improves his survivability, his life-stealing buff can increase the survivability of other troops, which in the end has a similar effect to Kraken's performance. You need to replace the healer units from the Kraken formation with the high damage troops. Goblin tech or highest priority substitute troop that you have and we listed above. Then replace the front row with suitable tank type troops to ensure general survivability of your army. Choose substitute troops according to the priorities we've mentioned above. Let's take a look how much damage a formation with level 13 Dracula can deal. Oh, it's 390 million! When Dracula is above level 4, you can use this formation. Because the low-level Dracula's buff is relatively weak, the lifesteal is not powerful enough, which often leads to the death of the troops. That's why such a formation requires more tank troops in order to protect the formation. As seen from the image, we have added 2 stone golems and meteor golems. We can also place 3 meteor golems in this formation to increase the durability of the front lines of the formation. That is going to increase the survivability of DPS troops that are behind them. Let's take a look how much damage a formation with level 5 Dracula can deal. It's also 390 million. In addition, we can use a high-level Ains. Ains as a rare hero can be cultivated easily. There are some defects in Ains compared with other 2 heroes. Kraken can bear more damage and mock the enemies. Dracula can provide his armies with the lifesteal ability, so his armies can live longer. That's why when we use Ains, it's more optimal to put tank troops in the front line to take more damage. Then place 4 troops of nuns to ensure that the formation has good survivability. At the same time, place enough DPS troops to make sure the formation has good damage capabilities. DPS troops are usually placed in the 3rd row or behind the 3rd row. Let's take a look how much damage a formation with level 15 Dracula can deal. Wow, it's 391 million! Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please subscribe this channel and give us a thumbs up. Leave the comments below or find us at Discord. See you in our next video.